Cultivating Work series is focused on work, particularly given all that's happened through the pandemic, and also looking at the longer term challenges we face around climate change and inequality and many other things. And our focus and our lens that we're bringing is the wisdom lens. We're bringing attention to the purpose of our work, our experience as workers, and the place of work in the wider ecosystem. And in this first in the series, we're offering a range of provocations. We're taking a wide angle lens, thinking about some of the questions that are relevant to these deeply interconnected issues.
I'm not advocating a return to tribal life, but perhaps there is wisdom in looking to our past to find a successful way forward. As a consequence, I consider this idea of mismatch to be a meta idea, because I think that if we better understand our mismatches, it might help us look more wisely at several other topics that we'll cover in future sessions. Such
By acting against nature, capitalist modernity has acted against itself, has called down upon itself the revenge of a nature destroyed, climate catastrophe. To break the cycle of fate in which we turn requires recognition of where we are, joining the dots historically, analytically, moral love, agape, and choice, in short, wisdom.
But when that return to the office, when that moment comes, and that's really going to be the defining moment of how we really take the lessons from the COVID way of working, and how always important, but how do you create that sense of belonging, that shared purpose, the inclusion, building those all important networks if people are not physically together? What are the different solutions around there?
I think I'm most interested in is the impact that wisdom might have on our ability as companies, so the actual structures to affect climate change and inequality. And my company is working on these issues. But also, while we're still delivering outstanding products and services, and despite the conversations we've had, or in addition to the conversations we've had around the decoupling of capitalism, is still going to be with us for some time. So we're still going to have that battle. And I think we're trying to apply at Shine the wisdom in a very particular way in our business. We look to include it in our mission, our vision, our business model. However, our application and our desired impact is very much reliant upon a sort of rippling out effect for others to replicate what
we're doing. And what wisdom provides is the premise for seeking meaning in the current situation that we're in, this ambiguous and uncertain time, to be able to allow a function of restoration. And we talk about the new normal, we talk about what that might look like. But what I guess I want to pause a thought here is that we should not, it is wise not to rush to this stage, and really think about what we are collecting and the decisions we're mediating along the way. And to give a quote to that for every complex problem, there is a solution that is simple, neat, and wrong.
This is the kind of decisions that we make, that we face, that we understand, and that we lean into. Decisions about our behavior, the choices we make, and the choice really is how far we're willing to go to realize what it is that we deem important.